Hey guys, I am super excited about our lesson today. This is a fun one that lots of students still do even after they learn it in first grade. And so I love showing this to my first graders because they seem to just really enjoy it. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using tape and we're going to be using paint together to make kind of a cool abstract painting. So I like to teach my first graders what the word abstract means. And it basically means that it doesn't really look like anything specific. So for example, sometimes when I do a drawing of a cat, it looks like a cat, right? So I could say that's a drawing of a cat. Or if I draw a house, that's a drawing of a house or a painting of a house. But there is a type of art in the world called abstract art. And basically what that means is that it doesn't really look like anything specific. You can't give it a name. Sometimes it's just colorful or lines or designs. And today what we're going to do is we're going to be making an abstract painting using paints and also using tape. The cool thing about tape is you can make designs on your paper, and then after your painting is dry, you pull the tape off and it looks really cool. So check out this video and hopefully you make a painting today using some tape. So for today's lesson, you are going to need some paper, some paints, some scissors to cut the tape, and then some sort of not super sticky tape. It could be skinny or wide, it could be clear, any kind of tape. I just wouldn't use duct tape for this. So the first thing you're going to do is pull off a piece of tape, and then before I stick it onto my paper, I'm actually going to run it back and forth on my pants a little bit. And the reason why I'm doing this is to hopefully get a little bit of the sticky off so that it doesn't rip my paper when I peel it off at the end of my lesson, because I am going to peel this off. So I'm just running each piece of tape kind of back and forth on my pants a couple times, and that way it gets the fuzzies on the tape and it will keep it from sticking like super sticky onto my paper. So all I'm doing is I'm just making some designs back and forth with my tape. I'm just kind of making it go different directions. You could try writing a word with your tape if you wanted to, or making a picture with your tape somehow. But for today, I am just going to make an abstract. So I'm going to finish up the tape. Okay, next what I'm going to do is I am going to use my paints, and I'm just going to paint all over my whole paper. I am just adding colors and I'm making them go across the tape. You could tape or paint in each section if you wanted to, like you can make each section a different color, but really all I'm doing is adding paint all over my whole paper. So you can paint right over the tape if you want to. So I'm just going to speed up the rest of the painting. Okay, so I'm going to want to let my painting dry for a little bit, and once it's dry enough, I'm going to very slowly and carefully pull my tape off. And what's going to happen is it's going to leave these really cool white lines all over my painting. So I'm going to have a design with from my tape that's left over. So this is what my painting looks like when I was all finished. And like I said earlier, I was saying that you could use the tape to make a word, or you can make a specific design. Like maybe you could try to make a house out of tape or something like that. It's just kind of a fun way to use a couple different materials, and it has a really cool effect. So don't forget to stick your tape to your pants or something like some fabric so that your tape isn't super sticky, because sometimes it wants to try to rip the paper and we don't want that to happen. Hopefully you give this a try.